We've all had a friend who exercises all the time, right? I am that friend. So I'm the person that exercises all the time, but I'm guessing you can think about some people at work or in your family and they do loads and loads of exercise, right? So they are what you would probably call, potentially, if you're new to it, obsessed, right? They're obsessed with their health and fitness. They're obsessed with eating healthy food all the time and that kind of thing. And I would say maybe they are obsessed. There's certainly periods of time in my life when I have been obsessed with health and fitness and with specific types of training and eating and that kind of thing. And I would say there's much worse obsessions. I would say that most people in the UK, 80% of people in the UK, I believe, have an obsession with Netflix. At what point does something become an obsession? If you're watching TV for over 2 hours a day, if you're doing anything for over 2 hours a day, that's an obsession in my book. I'm guessing the friends that you're thinking of, or myself, I don't train more than 2 hours a day. Your friend probably doesn't train more than 2 hours a day, right? And so when you think, I think that the common thing that we hear as that person that you're thinking of is you're obsessed, you're doing too much. Well, my counter argument to that would be that you're probably doing way too little. What's worse, me doing too much exercise? What's gonna have a worse impact? Me doing too much exercise and eating too much healthy food, or you doing too little exercise and eating Pringles and custard creams every night? I think we know the answer to that. It's just because what you potentially do, if you are watching this and you're not me, what you potentially do is you justify that behavior because it's more normal, right? Because most of the population do it. But understand, these people are not obsessed, right? They are just taking care of themselves. They have a positive obsession. Obsessions don't have to be negative necessarily. So if you're watching this, maybe you don't have to become like them. Maybe you don't have to become as obsessed as them, but just know that it's very discouraging when someone says you have an obsession, and you shouldn't really try and bring them down from that, because why should they be more like you? I don't think that's healthy. You should be more like them. Maybe you don't have to be obsessed, maybe semi-obsessed, but I promise you, in 20 years time, you'll look back and you'll much prefer to have had this obsession than your Netflix obsession.